Evictions can resume immediately. That is a ruling out of the Supreme Court last night, which blocked the extension of the Biden administration's COVID-related eviction moratorium.
When he announced the order earlier this month, the president himself said it may not hold up in court.
Bulk of the constitutional scholarship says that it's not likely to pass constitutional muster, number one. But there are several key scholars who think that it may, and it's worth the effort.
The president's August 3rd order bought renters about 3.5 weeks worth of time. Now, rental assistance still is available. About 43,000 Coloradans received pandemic-related rental assistance in June. But it's just a dent in the overall problem. Take a look at this. Census data from the start of August shows 20% of Coloradans either missed last month's housing payment or are unlikely to make next month's. That includes renters and homeowners, and that adds up to almost 700,000 people.
And there are no plans for additional state-level action on the evictions front. Right now, if you apply for rental assistance, you can't be evicted for 30 days. That protection will go away next Saturday. The governor told our partners at the Denver Post that he will consider extending it if there is a rental assistance backlog. And Denver 7's Gary Brode is live at the state capitol tonight, where a crowd has gathered to ask the governor for more help. Gary?
Yeah, a lot of people scrambling right now, homeowners, renters, worried about what's next. These folks behind me acting as the voice of those who were impacted by yesterday's Supreme Court ruling. Now, as you mentioned, we did hear from the governor's office. Now, they are offering 30 days to catch up on past due rent instead of the standard 10 days, which is normally given. But that might not be enough. 9 to 5 Colorado is a group that helps those going through evictions. A spokesperson tells me they haven't seen any landlords attempting to evict today after the announcement, but they expect that could change as early as Monday. I reached out to the sheriff's offices around the Denver Metro. Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office says they're seeing record numbers on their eviction websites right now, and they have a plan in place if the number of evictions being carried out continues to go up. Since January 2021, the Division of Housing has approved and paid over $100 million in state and federally funded rental assistance. But that's a long ways away from the $444 million in federal rental assistance given for Coloradans. And that's money that they need right now.
We got sold out. Things got bailed out. We got sold out.
I think a lot of folks are really nervous about what that means and what's going to happen. For a lot of people, this is the first time maybe that they're going through an eviction court process, and it's really new and it's scary to get a notice. You don't know what to do and you don't know what to expect.
And if you are facing evictions right now, there are a lot of resources out there to give you some help. We put up some of those on our website. Head over to thedenverchannel.com. Reporting live here at the Capitol, I'm Gary Brode, Denver 7.
Gary, thank you. And the Biden administration has no recourse here. If the eviction moratorium is brought back on a national level, it would have to be done through Congress. Colorado Congresswoman Diana DeGette is one of 60 House Democrats calling for immediate action. The group saying in a statement, what this nation needs the most is time. Renters and small landlords need time to receive emergency rental assistance. The entire nation needs time to heal.
And Colorado landlords say they'll work with renters who need help, but they also say they have to be able to make a living.
When their paychecks were suddenly cut or non-existent, our first thought was not to, evict them or anything like that. We talked to them, okay, when do you think you'll go back to work? What can you pay? Why do we as landlords have to bear the risk, the burden of not knowing month to month?
And we know this decision could impact so many of you personally, and we want to hear your housing stories from the past 18 months. Send us an email. The address is 360@thedenverchannel.com.